Hi students, welcome to Complex Roots of Polynomials lesson. We are often required to find the roots of equation of higher order than 2. I want you to understand how complex roots of polynomials works in cubic equation. Let us consider these three different examples. Firstly, focus on figure 1. The graph of this particular function has three real distinct roots at 1, 2, 3. So the roots of this particular polynomial equations passes through at 1, 2, and 3. Secondly, in figure 2, the graph of this particular function has two real distinct roots at 1 and 2. And especially at 2, it repeated twice. And lastly, at figure 3, the graph of this particular function has one real distinct roots, which is repeated 3 times at 1. So let's see figure 4. Suppose we consider the equation of x cubed plus x squared plus x minus 3 equals to 0. If we factorize, we will get x minus 1 and a quadratic equation x squared plus 2x plus 3. So we know that this cubic function is definitely passing through at 1, and the rest of the quadratic equation is not easy to factorize, so it must be factorized over complex number, which means the other two roots are imaginary. So one main thing you have to remember is the graph of a cubic must crosses the x-axis at least once, giving you a real root. So any problem you get that involves solving a cubic equation will have at least one real solution. So if we compare these four examples I have given, the first three examples from figure 1 to figure 3 are all factors of real numbers. That means the polynomial can be factorized over real numbers. If you look at this function, it has all three real distinct roots or real numbers. In figure 2, it has two real distinct roots, which is also real numbers. And in figure 3, it passes through at 1, and which is one distinct root, which is also real number. So in example 4, it's only passing at 1, and the other two are imaginary numbers, which is factorized over complex numbers. So in summarize, you only get these three situations. The very first ideal situation is passing through the x-axis with three distinct real roots. Or you would be getting passing through at x-axis with two distinct real roots. And now you have to focus on and remember that the graph of the cubic must crosses the x-axis at least once, giving you a real root and two imaginary roots. So any problem you get that involves solving a cubic equation will have at least one real solution. That is the key thing to remember.